Hey, this is Wild Blockchain Academics. Today we're going to go over ETH 2.0 and all the great changes that's happening with Ethereum, and I'm going to be launching our crypto contest giveaway in the next video. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, because we're going to be giving away one Ethereum just because it goes in line with this video. So we're going to get right into ETH 2.0 and the important changes. I think number one, the biggest thing for me is it's going from proof of work to proof of stake. And now you can make money staking Ethereum. And I'll show you guys examples. I'll show you guys the figures. And then we're going to go into pricing of Ethereum and charting to technical analysis and what's a great time to buy and what if we're in a buy or sell zone right now. So the most important things for ETH 2.0 is, like I said, the proof of work to proof of stake, the sharding, number two. 3 and 4, you have layer 2 scalability, EWASM, and then you got to take note that Ethereum will be launching in different phases, multiple phases. This ETH 1.0 launched in different phases from Homestead to Serenity, Frontier, and they had multiple phases because they want to attribute, the time and the hours needed to perfect that specific coding, that specific division. You know what I mean? So they've been doing a great job. And now with moving from proof of work to proof of stake is going to be big because, as you can see here, there's articles coming out saying that staking can spark a massive accumulation trend because instead of people, and this other article I wanted to share, 120 Ethereum wallets are primed for ETH 2.0 staking. And we're going to look at those using Glassnode and look at the data. So right here we have Glassnode. So why it's important is because most people, they buy hardware, ASIC hardware to mine. So they're buying hardware, like computer hardware, computer mining stuff, and putting all that money into electricity and buying all those products. But now instead of doing that, they can just buy Ethereum. And in my opinion, that's more value, that's more incentivizing because you're actually buying the asset instead of this hardware that one doesn't appreciate in value because hardware mining hardware depreciates, and there's new hardware that comes out that outperforms it, and that's more expensive, so you don't get the actual asset. So with mining, I was never big into it. I'm more of proof of stake, and I'll show you one example I have right here. This is a wallet that I'm staking. It's Electrocoin, and not to sidetrack from Ethereum, but instead of buying mining equipment, I just bought the coin and now I'm staking, 35, 330, 69 for free. That's just, showing you an example of staking. So with Ethereum, ETH 2.0, you're going to be staking. You need a minimum of 32 Ethereum. And with Glassnode, you can see all the new addresses that have been generated. And you can see from January 2020, we've been just kind of increasing. This is an uptrend. And then if we go to addresses with balance of 32 ETH or more, this is what we want to see because ETH 2.0 has been kind of public for a while, and we're just waiting for the phases to be implemented. And you can see that the amount of 32 plus ETH has been growing substantially. And you can see that there's 120,000 reported in this article here, 120,000 ETH wallets. And that's at a minimum. You got to think of okay, not everybody's maybe holding all their eggs in one basket because 6 or 7 or 8 grand, I don't know how much 32 ETH is off the top of my head, but thousands of dollars, that could be a lot of money. It is a lot of money for people. So to hold that all in one wallet, you may have it spread out. So we may not see the whole truth in this, but it's still, huge numbers, and you can still see that clear uptrend. So instead of people buying mining equipment and spending money in electricity, now they're going to be buying Ethereum. They're going to have to learn how to stake it, which takes minutes. I can show you how to do that. You can just start staking it and earning money. And then the next thing I wanted to show was the staking calculator. So you need 32 ETH minimum. We're going to be staking for a year, let's say. We're going to compound those rewards. So when we get more Ethereum, we're going to stake it. And then you can see, so the current 32 Ethereum is about $8,000, 7787. Total reward is just under $1,000, and I'm looking more at the ETH. So I'm looking at 4 ETH. I'm making 4 ETH in the year, 12.8%. I'm not sure how accurate that is because in one of Vitalik's speeches, I think he was saying anywhere from 2 to 7%. So 12%, that seems a little high to me because yeah, I didn't see that figure when Vitalik was speaking. So you would just want to you just double check that, and then you can see that, like I said, you'd get 4 Ethereum. And this doesn't take in consideration when Ethereum starts to move up in price. And that's the last thing I wanted to talk to. I'm not going to go, too much into the technology because I'm not that big. I'm not that big into, all the changes that they're making, EWASM specifically, all the smart contract stuff and all the upgrades. I just know the scalability is going to be improved from, I don't know how many transactions per second. I don't know if it was 80 transactions per second to tens and thousands of transactions per second. So that's great. And then the biggest thing is from proof of work to proof of stake, in my opinion. So then we're going to get to the charting. And like I said, make sure you stay around because we're going to have an Ethereum giveaway. We're going to give away an Ethereum. That's the first giveaway for the channel. And then we're going to do more cryptocurrencies, hardware wallets, gears. And, when things blow up, we're going to be doing some larger giveaways. So make sure to definitely stay tuned. So right now I'm looking at Ethereum. And you can see that the all-time high was about $1,400. Right now we are struggling. And this is... I like using these moving averages. 4 and 9, 4, 9, and I'll turn off these. So we're going to look at long-term price, and then we're going to look at current pricing. Is it long? Is it short right now? So when you get the moving averages crossing, that's the golden cross, and with the 4 and 9 on alts, I really like that. So you can see when the 4 and 9 crossed here, this was a buy. Moving averages didn't cross over here, but it tested and actually kept going up. So this was a great buy. And then you can see here, moving averages crossed, and I can just take the price away, so it's you're just seeing less noise, and you can just see when the moving averages crossed here, it was a buy, and we sold back up here. So let's look at the price. We bought here 126, and you got signal to sell at 250. That's 100% plus. The same thing here, 150. You got your signal to sell at 200, and then we got the signal to buy at around 172. And the price is at 243 right now. So that I just shared a great strategy with you guys on how to watch an ETH USD pair. And I think that right now we are in this downtrend. And with Bitcoin, you can see it as well. We're creating lower highs, lower lows, and then this looks for a great place for it to come down. If you bought here, you can start taking profits here. You can start covering your long positions. You can see that the volume is slowly starting to scale down as well. Notice that the volume here was pretty low actually. Pretty low, and then it broke out here starting of the year, January. We had the COVID dump. There's just a fly flying around. I don't even know how it got in here, but yeah, then the volume increased when we started pumping up, and now it's kind of slowing back down again. So I do see maybe some hard resistance here for Ethereum to break the 250. These other tops, and then when it does, I look for it to retest 470. 790, and then keep moving to its all-time high. I mean, I'm not going to get too technical and start putting my fibs, you know what I mean, and start trying to find out exactly where it's going, but that's what I'm looking at. When we break this high here, we'll be in, with Bitcoin obviously moving, we'll be able to move. And let's look at ETH BTC, because there's a lot of people that are now accumulating Ethereum. A lot of people think Ethereum it's always the silver of Bitcoin. Litecoin had that, but Ethereum has so much capabilities with smart contracts, and you're able to build on their blockchain. If you're an SME or if you just want to build a token, you can build on their blockchain. So this is the same thing. ETH BTC Binance, is this from 2018? We want to see all the data. Give us all the data. What is this? Coinbase. Okay, there you go. So this same strategy works here. When the 409 cross, you would have bought here, made a killing back there, and I actually bought Ethereum in 2017 before it hit Coinbase. And I've been following it ever since. So I'm going to be staking 32 Ethereum, and that's why I'm giving an Ethereum away. So, like I said, make sure to stay tuned. It's going to be super easy. All you have to do is be a subscriber and support. Literally, that's all you have to do. So, you can see crossover here. You bought, sold. What is the percentage of this? What's this? What is this? 700%. You just did some crazy gains here. So, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for Ethereum to kind of get out of this slump. It looks like we're in like this descending triangle type of move right here, which usually breaks down. And if we look past, we're in like just this longer, this long downtrend from all the way up top here. However you want to draw it, you know, even if I take it from here and draw it like this, maybe that won't work. You know what I mean? It just, there's this long downtrend, and it's more clear if you're looking at it like this. And now we're in this descending triangle. But BTC, Ethereum, ETH, BTC pair, unless this doesn't break down and then you see the accumulation for Ethereum gets stronger, you've seen how big of these pumps were. And this was 2017, like alts market when Ethereum pushed. And this could have been just because of the ICOs and all of the money pouring in Ethereum and pouring into the ICOs at those times. It was hundreds and billions of dollars at that time. Literally, yeah, it was billions of dollars. So that could have been just the Ethereum alt market ICO pump that we saw, and Ethereum's just slowly dying down. Maybe this is ETH 2.0 is what we need for us to break out of this large downtrend and for us to keep moving up. We break above here, at minimum I'm looking to test these levels. So, you know, it's not that much, but at least 30 to 50%. And then if we can get back to test this point right here, which was used as resistance here, was used as support after, resistance, support, resistance, and broke down. So this is the area that I'm looking for it to test if it can break through where we are right now. So that's my quick video on ETH 2.0. I just wanted to share the quick updates on, I mean, it's not quick updates they're doing. They've been pouring their hearts into this development, and they've been doing a great job. So when ETH goes to POS, proof of stake, and I'll be staking the Ethereum, I'm going to be giving crypto out regularly, and that is the goal. So make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned for our giveaway contest this week. And we're hoping to release it tomorrow. But yeah, just stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. If you have any questions, just throw them below. And have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.